Hi Joe, it's John Shoemate. This is the project that we discussed back in April at the Baked Potato. It's been a great project. I hope you like it. Let's go over some of the points so that you can understand everything that went into making this board just for you. First was the shape of the board. It was foam. I chose the fish design because it lends itself best to the graphics. So here's the blank. We're getting ready to glass this here in just a second. Here's the flip side of it.
Right now we are taping off the template for the cut of the fabric and the design we're going to put on the board. Specifically the print that John has made for this board. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting on my first piece of tape, then I'm going to put another piece over it to give me my half-inch width that I'm looking for right now.
So tell me about yourself.
Been making boards a long time, almost 40 years. Kind of a fun craft.
So his name is Warren Brown, and he runs a shop called Resin Works. We're located here in Escondido, California, and I've been working with Warren for, boy, 10, 12 years now.
Yeah, at least.
After the board was shaped, picking out the image was the next aspect. And I got with Amisha Patel. She's a co-worker of mine, and gave her all the pictures. I had the wave picture. Used your Bonamassa logo here on the front part of the board. And this is it full size. And I'm hoping that you can see it. The Bonamassa logo here. There's a picture of you in the wave here. It comes from your first lithograph. And then up here in the front it says Catch the Wave. So Catch the Wave, Joe Bonamassa.
Hi, my name's Amisha and I worked on the graphics on the Bonamassa board. And my background is in graphics primarily for inkjet and wireless companies.
After developing the image and getting it all set, we took the images and sent them off to AOSA Image, and Mike Hill printed this out. Printed out on silk cloth, and did a real fine job of it. After we got the image from AOSA, we took and laid it down to the blank, put the thumbnail on first, and then to the full bottom. So we just laid up the thumbnail on the top of the board. Came out real nice. So there's the thumbnail. It's all laid down, trimmed up.
Oh, good.
So here's the board.
Yeah.
It's gotten its first
I've
coat.
never been in a place where you don't work.
Okay, and so we have laid down the bottom coat on it. It's all trimmed up, all set and ready to go. After we laid the images, then we started putting the cloth on it. Fiberglass cloth, and resining that so that way it's got a good protective coat over it. So here's Warren, and he's laying down the resin on top of the fiberglass, putting that second coat on. And so now the first coat of fiberglass has been put on.
That's enough on that side. Like, go catch all that resin down there before it runs off the side. There you go, all the way, nose to tail. There it is, that's a hot coat. There it is. Okay, now we can do the other side.
It still has some spots in here.
That'll come out when you do your cross stroke.
Okay.
There. Now come to the other side because there's more room and do your cross stroke. A little more of a 45. There it is. Boy, that piece really popped.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's going to pop even more with the gloss.
Hi, my name is Bill Bain, and I'm one of the owners of Fins Unlimited. We're doing the fins for this special surfboard that John's doing the artwork on. And anyway, I just would like to give our contribution of the fins to this special board.
Yeah, and tell us about the fins.
The fins, basically, they're made out of laminated fiberglass. And we do all that basically, we lay up the sheets by hand and then we cut them out and do all the foiling by hand. So these are handmade, they're not done on our CNC machine, but these are, you know, hand done for the foils and the shape and everything. And this way we're able to make different styles of fins for different purposes, you know, depending on the board. So, and this is what we have right here. Here is the set that will be glassed on that board.
Great, Bill. Thank you so much.
All right.
We appreciate it. So now we're getting ready to take and put on the fins and hot coat the bottom. So we got the fins glued on and getting ready to take and glass them in. So now they're all glassed on. We'll wait for it to dry and then trim them down. After we put down the fiberglass cloth, then it was coats of resin and sand, coats of resin and sand. Okay, the sanding is all done now, and that's all primed. This is the top side. Now we're going to take it down and get it pin lined around all the images, and then we'll put on the autographs as well. So everybody that contributed to the project is going to take and sign here at the back.
Hi, I'm Barry Snyder, airbrusher, surfboard builder, Oceanside, California. This is my shop. This is where I do all my work. I do custom paint jobs, I do custom surfboards of all shapes, sizes, all different composites, wood, foam, metal. I did a board for Joe Bonamassa here, did some pin line stuff. They brought me the board, so I did some pin lines, kind of got a little fancy here on the tips and shot like a nice navy blue to kind of match the artwork here. And this is kind of what I do. Take a look around, you can see some of my work.
Show us what you got, Barry.
This is a solid agave cactus that grows on my property. I do all the woodworking myself. I do all the gluing and everything, the hand shaping. This one's in the raw state here.
That's amazing.
When they're all finished, they look like that one there, all glossed and polished and pin lined.
Look at that. Wow. Your boards are beautiful, Barry.
Thank you.
Looks great.
Thank
You
you.
do outstanding work. Thanks again. We use 3 coats of gloss resin to protect each side. I like to use these opalescent fins. They turn out real nice with the board. So now we're down to the final polish of the board. It's Tuesday the 16th. And the board is now ready for polish. Warren's polishing the board. And after that, we polish the board. We polished it real well so that it sparkles and shines for you. I did have everybody sign the board. Everybody that participated in the project signed it, and they all send you their best. So that's it. That's what went into making this board. And I'll see you tomorrow at the Big Potato.